If you're happy, how you know? Clap your hands. If you're happy, how you know? Clap your hands. If you're happy and you know, and you really want to show that you're happy and you know, clap your hands. Hello, my wonderful children. Yes, Miss Adegun is back again. I'm happy to see you once again. How are you all been doing? Hope you are doing well. Yes, I'm glad to hear from you again. Yes, like I always tell you, remember the bad habits you must not do. Don't pick something on the floor and put it in your mouth. Again, don't pick something on the floor and put it in your mouth. Yes. Today, we are going to look at a topic, a subject. The subject is basic science, and the topic is living and non-living things. But before that, let's look at what we learned earlier. Living things, and non-living things as well. Yeah, like I told you, now let's sing this song for you to remember what we learned. I am a living thing. My mommy is a living thing. My daddy is a living thing. I can talk. I can eat. I can see. I can move my body. Let's take it again. I am a living thing. My mommy is a living thing. My daddy is a living thing. I can talk. I can see. I can eat. I can move my body. Yes, give yourself a big clap. You are great and you'll be great in life. Now let's go to this topic, living and non-living things. Now let's look at the learning objectives. Learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, each of the pupils should be able to, one, identify the examples of living things and non-living things. Identify the examples of living things and non-living things. Two, differentiate between living and non-living things with the aid of pictures. Differentiate between living and non-living things with the aid of pictures. Yes, now let's look at the examples of living things. What are the examples of a living thing? Yeah, we have a dog. Yes, dog is a living thing. Dog is a what? Dog is a living thing. Yes, dog is a living thing because a dog can walk. A dog can see. A dog can eat. Yes. So a dog is a what? A dog is an example of what? A living thing. Dog is an example of what? A living thing. Yes. Let's look at the next picture. A bird. A what? A bird. Yes. A bird can fly. Bird can eat. Bird can see. Yes. So bird is an example of what? A living thing. Bird is an example of what? A living thing, because the bird can fly. The bird can eat. Bird can see. So it's an example of what? A living thing. Yeah, look at the picture of a girl. Picture of a girl. Yes, a girl is a living thing. If you are a girl, tell yourself, I'm a living thing. Tell yourself again, I'm a living thing, because a girl can see, girl can walk, a girl can eat. Yes, and a girl can also move their body. Yes, can you move your body? Wherever you are, move your body. So you are a what? You are an example of what? An example of a living thing. You are an example of what? an example of a living thing. So if I ask you now, are you a living thing or not? I am a living thing. You are a living thing. Very good. Beautiful. Now, the next picture is a plant. The next picture is what? Plants. Again, plants. Plant is also an example of a living thing. Like I told you in our previous lesson, that plants grows. Plants do what? Grows. So it's an example of what? A living thing. Living things grows. Living things do what? They grow. So plants is an example of a living thing because it can grow. Yes, give yourself a beautiful clap. I am great. Tell yourself, I am great. Then we have the picture of a boy here. Yes. Look at, he's doing thumbs up. Yes. He's saying that I'm a living thing. If you are a boy, tell yourself, I'm a living thing. I can't hear you. If you are a boy, tell yourself, I'm a living thing. Yes. Because you can see, you can eat, you can talk, and you can move your body. So a boy is an example of what? Of a living thing. Boy is an example of living thing. Yes. If I ask you now, name what are the examples of a living things? What are the examples of a living things? Now let's go. Number one is what? A dog. A what? A dog. Number two is what? A bird. Again, a bird. Number three is what? A girl. I can't hear you. A girl. Number four is what? A plant. Again, a plant. Number five is what? A boy. Again, a boy. So they are all examples of what? Examples of a living things. Let's roll it for ourselves. Roll it, and let it go. You are great. Let's move on to examples of non-living things. Examples of non-living things. Yes. What are the examples of a non-living things? One, we have a bag. Bag cannot talk. Bag cannot eat. Bag cannot move unless you carry your bag from where it is and take it to another place. So bag cannot eat. So a bag is an example of what? Non-living thing. A bag is an example of what? Non-living thing. Very good. Now let's move to the next picture. And who can tell me what is in this picture? It's a house. It's a what? A house. So a house is also an example of non-living thing. Because a house cannot eat. House cannot talk. House cannot see. Can your house talk? Can your house eat? No, they cannot eat. So it's an example of what? Non-living thing. A house is an example of what? Non-living thing. That's my children. The next picture is a stone. Yes, you must all have seen stone in your compound or outside your compound. Or when mommy or daddy is taking you out, there's always stone on the ground. So a stone is an example of a non-living thing. Stone cannot eat. Stone cannot talk. Stone cannot move. So stone is an example of what? Non-living thing. Stone is an example of what? Non-living thing. Yes, my children can identify examples of non-living things. Yes, and they can differentiate between living things and non-living things. Now let's move to the next picture. This is a picture of a teddy bear. So this teddy bear here represents your toys. You all have toys at home. Teddy bear is a toy. So your toys, I want to ask you, can your toys talk? No. Can your toys eat? No. Can your toys move? No. So your toys is an example of what? Non-living things. Your toys are examples of what? Non-living things, because they cannot talk, they cannot eat, and they cannot see. So your toys are examples of what? Non-living things. You have a picture of a shoes. Yeah. Yeah, we have two shoes here. Your school shoes. Can your school shoes talk? No. Can your school shoe eat? No. So it's an example of what? Non-living thing. It's an example of what? Non-living thing, because it cannot talk, it cannot eat, and it cannot move. Yeah. Let's look at a picture of a lunch bag. You all have lunch bag that you bring to school. You put your food and your water inside it. Now I want to ask you, the lunch bag you have, can it talk? No. Can your lunch bag eat? No. Can it see? No. So your lunch bag is an example of what? Non-living thing. Your lunch bag is an example of what? Non-living thing. Yeah, that is my children. Let's look at the next one. This is a picture of a what? Yes. Picture of pencil. Picture of what? Picture of pencil. Yes, you all have pencil that you use to write. Can your pencil talk? Can you feed your toys? Can your pencil, excuse me, can your pencil eat? No. Can your pencil move? No. Can it see? No. So your pencil is an example of what? Non-living thing. Your pencil is an example of what? Non-living thing. Now, if I ask you, what are the examples of non-living things? Can you tell me? Yes, yeah, let's go. That's my children. That's my wonderful children. Let's name them. School bag, a house, stone, yes. Teddy bear, yes. Shoes, yes. Lunch bag, and pencil. So they are examples of what? Non-living things. Let's roll it together. Roll it, roll it, roll it, and let it go. You are great. So if mommy and daddy asks you to differentiate and to identify between living things and non-living things, you can differentiate between the two. You can differentiate between living things and non-living things. If mommy should ask you, hallelujah, Ayanfe, Basit, Tofumi, Adorable, is your school bag a living thing or non-living thing? What will you say? Is non-living thing, because your school bag cannot talk. Yeah, that is my wonderful children. Now let's move to the next topic. The next topic is plants. Next topic, the topic we have here is what? Plants. Again, plants. We are going to be looking at parts of plants. Parts of plants. Parts of plant, yes. And the learning objectives. At the end of the lesson, each of the pupils should be able to define plants. Mention parts of plants. Identify parts of plants. I take it again. Define plants. Mention parts of plants. Identify parts of plants. Yes. So we are going to look, what is plants? Plants. Can I hear you say it? Plants. Again, plants. Plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. Plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. Yes, like we discussed in our previous topic, that plants is an example of a living thing because it grows. Because it's what? It grows. So plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. Plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. You can see the picture of a plant here. Plant grows. It grows in the soil. If I ask you what is this? It is what? A plant. What is this? Plant. Again, plant. So plant is a what? Plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. Yes, plant is a living thing that grows in the soil. Now we are going to look at the part of plants. Parts of plants. And we have flowers. We have what? Flower, leaves, stem, and roots. I take it again. We have flower, leaves, stem, and roots. Yes, and what? And root. So look at the picture of a flower. The picture here, the first one is flower. It's in color purple. Can you see the picture? Yeah, that is the picture of a flower. The flower comes first. The flower comes what? First. Like, remember, we have 4 parts of plants. We have 4 parts of plants. How many parts of plants do we have? 4. How many parts of plants do we have? 4. Now let's name them. Flower, leaves, stem, and roots. Let's take it again. Flower, leaves, stem, and roots. Yes, look at the picture. Look at the picture that identify the various parts of plants. Yeah, number 1, we have flower. I can tell you that the first one is what? Flower is in color purple and yellow. Yes. The first one there is what? Flower. And the second one is leaves. We have 2 leaves. Look at the small one and the bigger one. Yes, we have how many leaves there? 2. So leaves is also part of what? Plants. Leaves is also part of what? Plants. And we have stem. We have stem. Look at the stem here. Look at the arrow that I'm pointing to. This is the stem. Look at the stem here. It's under leaves. The stem is under what? Leaves. The stem is under leaves. And we have roots. This is the roots. It is the last part of plants. This is the roots. Root is the last part of plants. Can you see the roots? Yes, in color brown. The root is in color brown. That is the roots. I take it again. How many parts of plants do we have? 4. How many parts of plants do we have? 4. Let's name them. Flower, leaves, stem, and roots. Let's take it again. Flower, leaves, stem, and roots. Now let's identify it. The first one is what? Flower. The first one is what? Flower. Then the second one is what? Leaves. It has 2 leaves. Is what? Leaves. Then the third one is what? Stem. A plant has 1 stem. The third one is what? Stem. And the last one is roots. The last one is what? Root. The root is in color brown. Can you all see it? Now, if I have to ask, okay, children, let's identify parts of plants. I know you are all brilliant children. You can identify it for me at the group. Yes, I trust my children. Let's identify it. You have flower. The first one is flower. Yes. Leaves. Yes. Wonderful children. Yes. Stem. Very good. And what? Roots. Let's roll it for ourselves. Roll it, roll it, roll it, and let it go. You are great and you'll be great in life. Now, I have assignment for you. Your assignments, you are going to identify. You identify for mommy and daddy at home. Identify for mommy and daddy at home parts of plants. Identify for mommy at home part of what? Part of plants. That is your assignment, sorry. The arrow is as part of plants, yes. Name and identify parts of plants. You identify it for them, you identify it for mommy, you name it for them. Yes, let them know that yes, you're all good children, you know what you are doing. Yes, that's my wonderful children. You identify it for me. Say, mommy, come and see leaf. Yes, come and see flower. You show it to mommy. Come and see stem. Come and see roots. Now let's identify together before you show it to mommy and daddy. Now the number one is what? Flower. Number one is what? Flower. Number two is what? Stem. Stem. Number two is what? Stem. Number three is what? Flower. Number three is what? Leaves, excuse me. Number three is what? Leaves. And number four is what? Roots. Yes, you can identify your plants for mommy and daddy. Yes, I have wonderful children. Before I go, I would love to sing for you. Children, 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 madam love you. Children, yes, children, yes, children, madam love you. Children, 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 madam love you. Children, yes, children, children, madam loves you. My doctors in the house, my lawyers, my engineers, these are the who miss you so much. I miss you and I love you. Remember the bad habits you must not do. Don't pick something on the floor and put it in your mouth. Remember that it is what? Bad habits. It is what? Bad habits. I love you all. Bye.